Well, my brother and his girlfriend were here over the weekend, and he was telling me about how a couple of weeks ago he was making a cup of tea
Right.
for him, and he it's a kettle that he wasn't familiar with. Let's put it that way.
An alien kettle.
An alien kettle.
Okay.
So he put his he put his thumb sort of in the way on almost on the kettle, not by the spout, but the steam coming up was, quite kind of, obviously it's like the hottest you could get it basically,
Yeah.
and he burned his thumb
Okay.
quite badly. It was like he said he's never felt pain like it. It was just ridiculous.
I've never met your brother, but if you're gonna put your thumb
I know.
on hot steam,
Don't put it there, yeah.
it's gonna burn.
Yeah, but I think he didn't know the steam would come out. He thought the steam would just come out the
spout.
bit or something like that.
Okay.
So he ran it under cold water for like a good 5 or 10 minutes, like quite a long time. He doesn't do things by halves, He goes all out for it. If he's going to do it, he's going to do it properly.
If he's going to do something stupid, then he will put his hand over a boiling kettle.
Yeah. So he did that for a good sort of 10 minutes. Then he thought, well, put some ice on it. Yeah. So he got out a bag of peas.
Yeah.
And I think he said he was watching a football and he put his thumb in the peas. 40 minutes later,
Oh God.
he takes his thumb out. He's only gone and frozen his thumb. It wouldn't move. It was white. He had actually frozen his thumb.
Oh God. So what did he do? Like, just pour some steaming hot water over it to
Yeah, like
thaw it out?
liquid nitrogen, just to watch it smash into a million pieces. No, then, I think he was like, because genuinely, like, quite worried about it.
Oh yeah.
So he decided to. I think they even left it over the night. He kind of put a bit warmer water, but not obviously very hot water on it.
Yeah.
And then still was a problem. So he went to A&E, and they basically said that it is kind of fine now, but they said if it had been like any longer, and it would have been, could have fallen off basically. Could have gone back like that Ranulph Fiennes guy who's got sort of all of the end of his fingers are all kind of snapping off. That's just insanity. But can you imagine like taking a thumb out and then just sticking out? It's just frozen.
It's like something from a cartoon.
It's like something from a cartoon. It'd be good for hitchhiking or something, but there's not much else you could do with a frozen thumb.
You could give people approval everywhere.
Well, or disapproval.
Or disapproval, yeah.
You'd always be like, "Yep, there's a thumbs up." But I just really, it was one of those things that I found hilarious until it was that thing of, it could have actually been
Something
much worse, and then it was just, it creeped me out because that kind of thing is a bit, I find really kind of weird. It's like that anything like that could happen, and your thumb could just like snap off, and how could you do stuff then? It'd be so hard to just do anything without thumbs.
life without a thumb. It wouldn't be that hard. As long as you've got the other thumb.
Oh, I see. Yeah, but obviously both thumbs.
Or if you've got no thumbs, then it's a different.
That's just weird then.
You couldn't
But
do
yeah,
much.
without one thumb, you couldn't hold. There's a lot of things you couldn't hold. I suppose you could hold it. You'd have to like hold things in a different way. Maybe you get one of those like electric thumbs or something. Do they do electric thumbs? I've never seen one.
No. but you just assume that they exist.
Oh, they must have some sort of electric
You
thumb.
could get one of those electric thumbs. I assume they do them.
They're all the rage.
I can't see the market for the electric thumb quite yet. Maybe when we've got children living under the water and they've lost their thumbs, but they wanted to know how their ancestors lived.
How did they live? Yeah.
Yeah, then they might develop the electric thumb.
Yeah.
But right now, I don't think somebody freezing the thumb to death constitutes an entire market.
They could just stick like a bit of wire out. That's what they normally do, isn't it?
Stick some wire around it.
Well, it's out of it. I've seen people walking around the street with just a bit of wire coming out their nose to rest their glasses on, and they don't have a nose.
I met someone a few weeks ago who didn't have a nose.
Oh, really?
And it took me half an hour before I realised
Really?
Well, they had a bandage over the face
Oh, okay.
where the nose would be. And if you see a bandage across the middle of someone's face, you think, oh, they've broke the nose or something.
Yeah.
And it didn't occur to me that it was flat. And it was only when this woman turned turned a profile to me that I noticed that it was.
Were you talking to her or something?
Yeah, I had a 30-minute meeting with her.
She had no nose.
She had no nose. And I really didn't notice, because you just
Do
assume
you
it's
know
there.
she was going under surgery or something?
What, to have an electric nose fitted?
Yeah, it could like spin around like a bow tie.
What, for when the conversation's dying at parties?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we all know what time it is.
Yeah, that's all from me. Well, you could attach like a whisk to it then.
Yeah.
You could do your eggs. If you've no thumbs, then you'd have to attach a whisk to your electric nose.
Yeah. You'd be known as Whiskers.
It just only if you've got two. Otherwise, you'd just be whisker.
Well, the double whisk. You've got to have a double whisk.
A double whisk.
Well, different attachments.
Yeah, a bit like Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
Only you couldn't summon them by voice. Not yet, anyway.
Well, no.
Technology does move quickly.